The steak knife trembled between my fingers, its serrated edge catching the muted glow of the chandelier overhead. Sarah's confession clung to the air, thick and suffocating. I fantasize about him when we're together. Then that laugh, thin, brittle, a mask she hoped would pass as humor. But her hazel eyes, the ones I'd memorized over 10 years, flickered with something unguarded, something real. My fork slipped from my hand, clattering against the plate as the half-eaten ribeye bled across the porcelain. I didn't answer. I pushed my chair back. It scraped sharp on the hardwood and stood. My body moved before my mind could catch up. The garage door slammed behind me, muffling her scream, raw, panicked, as I slid behind the wheel of the old pickup, the one she'd begged me never to touch. The cab smelled like oil and worn leather, a time capsule from when we were young, driving aimlessly, her head on my shoulder, the radio whispering low. Now the engine's growl was all I heard, drowning the chaos inside my chest. Heartbreak wasn't a clean break. It was splinters, 1,000 tiny shards burying deeper with every breath. Had she meant it? Was it a knife she wanted me to feel? Or had she let slip a secret she'd been holding for God knows how long? I gripped the wheel tighter, knuckles pale, the road blurring behind a film of unshed tears. The pickup rattled over a pothole, and Ethan's name surfaced, her ex, with that easy grin, and the way he'd lingered too long when he dropped off their old photos. I'd brushed it off then. Stupid. Lately, the house had been too quiet. Not the comfortable silence of two people in rhythm, but a strained hush, the sound of tiptoes. She'd started locking her phone, angling the screen away when I leaned in to kiss her cheek. Work stress, she'd said, smiling tight. I believed her, because I needed to, because the alternative was a chasm I couldn't face. But the signs were there. The late nights at the office, the way she flinched when I touched her shoulder, the new perfume, sharper, foreign. I'd rationalized it all. She was tired, ambitious, not that kind of person. The headlights carved through the dark, guiding me toward the lake, where we'd celebrated our first anniversary. I didn't even know why I was driving there, only that I had to move, had to outrun the weight of her words. Dinner replayed in my mind, each syllable dissected. I fantasize about him. Not I think about him. Not I miss him. Fantasize. Intimate. Deliberate. A blade between my ribs. My chest ached, not just with betrayal, but with humiliation, the sting of being blindsided. How long had I been the fool? I pulled into the gravel lot by the lake, water glinting beneath a crescent moon. The air smelled of pine and damp earth. I killed the engine. Silence roared. My phone buzzed in my pocket, her name lighting the screen. I ignored it. My eyes fell on the pickup, the one she'd screamed about as I left. It wasn't just a truck. It was his truck, Ethan's, the one he'd left behind when he moved across the country, the one she kept tucked away in the garage like a relic. She called it sentimental, a keepsake of her past. I'd never asked why she clung to it, why she panicked when I suggested selling it. Now the pieces clicked, jagged and sharp. My fingers hovered over the glove compartment. Something told me to open it, to drag the truth into the light. The latch clicked. Inside lay a crumpled envelope with her handwriting scrawled across it, Ethan. My stomach lurched. I tore it open. The paper felt soft, worn, like it had been handled 100 times. The letter was short. Each word burned. I miss you more than I can say. I see you in every corner of this house, in every quiet moment. I don't know how to stop. No date. The ink looked fresh. The creases were new. My hand shook as I folded it back, crumpling the paper under my grip. She hadn't just fantasized. She still loved him. The phone buzzed again, insistent. This time I answered, my voice low and unsteady. Why, sir? Her breath caught, a sob breaking through. James, where are you? Please come back. I didn't mean it. It was stupid. Stupid. I laughed hollow. You don't accidentally say you fantasize about your ex. You don't accidentally keep his truck like a shrine. You don't accidentally write him letters. Silence stretched, heavy and damning. When she spoke again, her voice was small, cracked. I didn't send it. I swear I never sent it. But you wrote it. You're still in love with him. No, she said too quickly. I love you. I got lost, James. I don't know how it happened. I closed my eyes, the stillness of the lake mocking the storm inside me. When did it start? My voice was a blade. The calls, the messages. When? There were no calls, she whispered. Just thoughts. Memories. I didn't act on them. Then why the letter? My voice rose. Why keep his truck? Why say that at dinner like it's some sick joke? I don't know, she cried. I was angry. You've been so distant, always working, always distracted. I wanted to hurt you, to see if you'd care. Her words stung, but they didn't absolve her. They only deepened the crack. So this is my fault? I spat. I'm the reason you're clinging to him? No, she said softly now. It's mine. I'm sorry, James. Please come home. I hung up, pulse hammering. The letter lay on the passenger seat, like an accusation. I wanted to believe her, to cling to the life we built, the late-night talks, her laughter, my awful cooking, the promises whispered under these same stars. But love doesn't survive on hope alone. It needs truth, and hers was slipping away. I drove back slowly, the pickup's engine a low growl. The house blazed with light when I arrived, every window glowing like a beacon. Sarah stood on the porch, arms wrapped around herself, tears streaking her face. I stepped out, the letter in my hand. Her eyes widened. James, she began, but I raised a hand. Tell me the truth, I said, my voice steady despite the ache. Did you see him? Did you talk to him? She shook her head, lips trembling. No, I swear, he's a ghost I can't shake. But I don't want him. I want you. I searched her face for the woman I'd married, the one who'd promised me forever. All I saw was doubt, a crack in the frame of our life no apology could mend. I handed her the letter, my voice barely a whisper. Then why does this feel like goodbye? She took it, her fingers brushing mine. For a moment, I wanted to pull her close, to pretend none of it had happened. But as she sobbed, clutching the paper, I turned back to the pickup. I climbed in. The engine roared to life, and I drove into the night, leaving her standing there, a silhouette against the light. The truck wasn't just hers anymore. It was mine now,